Hi family, Alicia Antoinette here with the Energy Healing Channel TV, and we're going to be taking a look at the energy of the day today. So today is September 15th, 2020. All right, let's hop into it. All right, hello and welcome. So yesterday was the auspicious day where 14 cards were picked, but today I'm going to do a 6-card draw because today is the 15th, and in numerology it adds up to the number 6. All right, so let me shuffle the cards. And I'll do probably just a regular kind of, spreading the cards out and picking the cards. I don't know. Sometimes I do like just picking off the top. I was actually reading in one of the books I got that the lady said, carry your tarot cards with you throughout the day, and then, if you hit a certain level of energy, or if you hit something where you're like, what's going on, you reach in your bag, or you reach in your purse and you pull out one card, and it's just kind of a random thing, and that will kind of tell you what's going on. So let's see. So I'm just gonna spread them out here, and I'm going to pick 6. And I like to pull my cards with my eyes closed. I don't know, it just helps me for whatever reason. So that's card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, card number 5, and card number 6. All right. Set those aside there. So let's see what we have for today. All right, so we're starting off with the Trumps card of the Lovers. So let me bring that closer to the camera so you guys can take a look at it. Okay. And here we see, as I'm looking at the cards, so as I mentioned yesterday, I read the cards by the colors. So I take a look more, I look at the picture, of course, what is going on in the picture, but then I also take a look at the colors. And obviously, we see a type of union, a type of coming together, and a balanced energy here. There is this really like light lavender purple. We see figures of royalty. Okay, we see a king and a queen, and then we also see, to me, the younger figures, and then also the animalistic figures. I'm seeing that more like inner child and inner kind of inner, I'm seeing more of like an inner desire. Okay, so bringing relationships into present time. I do see here, as we can see, there's kind of like some black and white in these columns in the back, and there's some red and gold. Whenever I'm seeing red, I see passion. So and then there's also the gold, which is connecting to, higher self, higher energy, really bringing out the inner light, and especially when it's dealing with a partnership. So the Lovers card, a lot of people can look at it different ways, but this is just what I'm seeing. And in a sense, it kind of looks like, the figure in the background is doing a bit of puppeteering, but I see it more as like the supreme being, and the supreme being being involved in and blessing the relationship or union. So if you're in a situation where, you may have been questioning the relationship or questioning a partnership, I'm seeing this as a really positive card that, higher forces are at work to help keep the energy clear, help everybody in the situation to really tap in with their inner self and their inner child, which is where a lot of our creativity resides, okay? Okay, and so the second card is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so give you a close-up here. All right, so this card, as I look at it, I'm seeing securing your passion. Again, this red is very, very prominent in this card, along with the gold, knowing your worth, knowing that you are a infinite being and that you are royalty. You really are a high dimensional being. She has an element of, to me, as I look at it, it's looking more like a spirit guide, a guide that helps to protect her space. But when I look at this, I'm seeing that she is in control of them, in the fact that she sets the tone for them interacting with her. They don't just come and go as they please. Spirit guides and entities without bodies, they like to invade our space and they like to attach to us in a transmedium type fashion. But in this card, I'm seeing that she's really owning her crown. As we can see, it's like this beautiful display of gold and red emanating from her crown. So she's really owning her crown. She knows what she wants and she's ready, essentially, to face the world. She has no doubts in herself. The gold is just really connecting to that royal and high havingness of ourselves and allowing us to receive the things that we desire. Right, and so the third card is pleasure, and it's the Six of Cups. Okay, so I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can take a look at it. And again, we see a lot of the gold. Okay, so not only is the passion very vibrant and prominent in the realm of fire, but it's also showing up in the emotional space. Okay, so having evenly flowing emotions, things are going good. There is some growth. The kind of greenish blue in the background indicating taking steps forward in growth emotionally and connecting the dots essentially to the emotions that are yours and not really expressing emotions that are not yours. Okay. All right. And so the next card that is in the layout is the Seven of Cups. Okay, and this is a really good reminder. The word on the card is debauch, and you want to, because that's really interesting that these were in different places, but they were picked for as part of the energy of the day. So it's a really good reminder. Yes, express your emotions, but don't go too deep into your emotions to where it spoils. It's almost like how you don't want to have too much fire. Okay, you don't want to have too much emotion. We can see here a lot of yucky green. So green typically is an indication of growth. Okay, and the tone of this green is like a yellow green, so almost like it just is reminding me of yuck energy that is being released off of emotions. So, as we saw in the pleasure card, really connecting with your emotions. And in this card, I see releasing emotions of others. So releasing that, stagnant energy emotions that, throw you into a loop. I mean, we can even see down here, we have tan. So I'm seeing tan and this rust red, almost brown color being released. Also, there's a bit of darker gray here in the upper part. So as I look at this, I'm seeing the flowers, but they're releasing. So really, these two, I'm really picking up on, second chakra healings going on, and releasing energy I don't want to just blanket it as calling it energy, but releasing emotion that's not yours, foreign emotion, especially from social media and from the news. Okay, so this is really a time of cleansing and releasing those foreign emotions that they try and put in our space. All right, and so the next card is the Seven of Wands. Okay, we saw this card yesterday as well, and give you a closer look here. And the word is velour. Okay, and again, just a heads up on grounding in your passion, grounding in that fire that burns within. We see this rod. It's this nice, beautiful ambery red color that you would see on a fire or in a fire. And then we have this really beautiful purple, dark purple and a little bit of regular purple mixed in. And then we see the other rods in orange. Remembering to have amusement and fun with your passion. Don't be too serious. I see also movement, but movement in a ground fashion. Okay, so moving, not like I don't see moving as far as like packing up your apartment and moving. I'm seeing moving as far as like how things are starting to open up, businesses are starting to open up, the industry, and commerce and things. They are online, but a lot of physical places are starting to open up. So movement as far as like going and actually starting to do your passion and and making sure that it's grounded in, and that not too much fire is escaping, and it doesn't grow too big to where it causes an issue. And then the last card we have for the energy of the day is the Hanged Man. Okay, so we'll bring it in a little closer. Okay. And so when I look at this card, I see a period of taking a bit of a break from worry. Okay, so I'm seeing grounding in the crown chakra and putting worries to rest. So worrying about catching the coronavirus, worry about getting sick, worrying about getting too close to somebody. I see that it's time to ground that out. I see that it's time to make separation from that energy and really unmatch it by going within. I don't know if you can notice it, but there's a bit of a light green kind of triangle over the head, but kind of connecting the hands, head, and the center, which I'm seeing as the third chakra, so our main power distribution center. So really going within and unmatching the energy of the outer world or external world. Okay, and I'm seeing here, so there's like this light green, okay, and I'm seeing bringing in fresh green energy through the feet. This one, there's a green circle by the toes and by the feet, and right where that nail is, that's where your solar plexus is, okay, in foot reflexology. So opening up that foot chakra, drawing in some fresh energy from the earth, putting your feet in the grass, putting your feet in nature, standing next to a tree and putting your hands on the tree. As we can see here, the hand chakras have that same nail there. And so putting your hands in nature, releasing the energy of being scared, releasing the energy of having fear of getting sick. There's also green around the head, so that's just kind of showing me let's see, a little bit of energy I'm having to clear. So I'm seeing that the crown chakra is going through a growth period, and it's going to be really beneficial to have it grounded. So ways to have your crown chakra grounded are simply, you can place a grounding cord from your crown chakra to the center of the earth. You can also ground it through your feet, because your feet are a reflection of the entire body. And health, as we can see with the upside down ankh here, health and wellness, because we also see the snake wrapped around the ankle. So putting concerns of health and wealth to rest, and letting your body rest and unmatch the current energies that the news is putting out there, that the society, social media, and all of that. Okay, guys, so I appreciate you being here, and come back tomorrow for the energy of the day. Peace.